Hey guys, so as you can see, my hair looks a lot different from the last video because it's actually been a year and 4 months since then. I've actually been posting a lot more on my other channel, Hey Leanne, because 2 years ago I started doing cosplay, so on there I have progress videos on the costumes I make and also some dance videos. Check it out when you get a chance. It was September 2017 when I overprocessed my hair. It was damaged to the point that some people actually shave it all off, but I didn't want to be bald, so I decided I needed to try to preserve it as much as I could over the next year while it grew out. That was the worst feeling, knowing that you just damaged all the hair that you have, and the only thing you could do is wait a year for it to grow 6 inches and be able to have a short, healthy haircut. Hair grows about half an inch a month, so I tried to cope by getting trims every month, layering it a lot, thinning it out a lot so I had less to deal with and less to style. And I was very, very lucky that it didn't break off when I heat styled it, which I had to make it look halfway decent. But I also started washing my hair less often so I wouldn't have to style it as much. And anytime it got wet, it felt really weak, like you could just stretch it out and it would break off. So I started washing it only every 3 days, but that ended up making my scalp so oily and my psoriasis worse, so I felt really gross most of the time. When 7 months or so had passed, I cut the layers super short to try to get rid of most of the fried stuff. And that made the style look pretty old-fashioned because the style these days is more super long layers or not too many layers at all. It's like there are 20 years or so of extremely layered hair and then suddenly it went back to a more blunt style. As my hair started to grow out, I kept it a light brown, and then the bottom was lighter, so it wouldn't be too much of a contrast. So to get that color, I could bleach it twice and not fry it, and tone it, and it would look pretty good. And then after about 6 months of that, I started to go to medium brown. So for that, I could bleach it once. Otherwise, it would be very red. So bleaching once could make it more of an ashy color. And then finally, when I was ready, I went back to dark brown. So that's the key. You have to do it when you're ready. Having light hair can be addictive because you feel bright, you get more attention, you really do, because light colors catch the eye. And then sometimes when you go dark again, you feel like you're too normal, you're back to how you always looked, or you feel like you're in a dark shadow and don't stand out as much. So I think it was December 2018 when I finally went back to dark brown. So now I have about 5 inches of hair here that's never been bleached, and you can kind of see the difference between this color and this color. This has been bleached once, so if I dye the whole thing dark brown, like a 4N, this stuff fades to this color. The fried stuff is completely gone, and I decided to let it be thicker. My hair now is only layered on the bottom 3 inches, and I like how this looks so smooth. And the undercut is still in the back, which I love because it gives me an edge and gives me less hair to deal with. It's the end of June 2019 right now, and it took me a year and a half to grow out. I think if you spent a year growing it out, you would be able to have a bob, layered bob, and then from there you could grow it longer. But you do need to stick with the plan, especially if you go darker. Don't do it till you're ready, and then keep it as long as you can. Thanks for watching as usual. See you next time.